What is going on, everybody? Today we are here on the East River and we're going to do some magnet fishing in 16-degree weather. I have the mic inside of my jacket because it is really windy right now. So if I look a little weird, my bad. But we're going to see what we can get. This is horrible. This is all extremely slippery. This is crazy. I know I look stupid right now. First toss ever, it's gone? What this might be. Conservation doesn't matter the weather. Let's go. Today we are here on the East River in Astoria, New York. It's 16 degrees. It is windy as could be, and we are going to do some magnet fishing to see if we get lucky. You'll see I got the mic inside of my jacket just because it's so windy. I hope this sounds okay. So we got this kit off of Amazon. It was actually a Christmas gift. Shout out to my sister. But we're gonna see what we got inside. Everything you need to get started. So let's give it a shot and see what we can do. New York is a great place, but the people do tend to throw whatever they feel like into the waterways. I'm sure some of you can guess what some of those things might be. I'm hoping to just catch one of anything today. But the goal would be to do more of this over time because you can always do conservation from the land. But if you can help clean up a waterway in the process, not just from the shoreline, then why not? We're not off to a great start here today, clearly. I can barely feel my legs. My hands are slowly starting to not work, and this rope is way too light, and the wind just keeps tangling us up here. We finally just got done untangling that mess of a rope that this thing came with. It's super light, so the wind just keeps taking it. But we're gonna throw it in and see what we can get. Hopefully we do find something. Anything is better than nothing. And if I can remove just one of something today and make a little difference, then so be it. Everything matters, everything helps. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm already stuck on something. I don't even know what to do here. The magnet is literally stuck on something ridiculous. We're stuck on something and I can't get this thing back. What a start here, jeez. This is horrible. Oh God, this sucks. This sucks so bad. Well, this video kind of doesn't even make sense now if I don't have a magnet. Now, I still have this thing stuck here. I can't get it out. I don't know what I'm caught on. It is extremely cold. And I don't know if you could see, but look how fast that current is moving. So I don't know what I'm gonna do here to get this thing back, but hopefully I can. So I could continue this video. If not, then I think after this, I'm just gonna go down by the shoreline over there, see if I can grab something and make the day worth it. But man, what a start. All right, so that sucks. I got the magnet stuck down there, just out of reach. And the shoreline is not somewhere that I can really like crouch down and even reach in to try and pull it up. This kit came with a grappling hook, but I don't have a rope. So what I'm gonna have to do is get another rope, tie it to that grappling hook and come back another day and try and pull it from there. It's stuck on something big and I can't even get it up. The problem is it kind of like hooks under like that. And I think when it went over, it kind of went under. So not only is it caught on something with the magnet, the actual hook is stuck as well. So what I'm gonna have to do is come back another day, like I said, to see if I can pull it up and hope for the best. while I'm here, I am going to take a quick look around. If there's anything I could take to the trash with me, make the day worth it somehow. I really wanted to be able to do more, but it just goes to show you, expect the unexpected, and conservation can happen in any kind of weather. It is not all about tank tops and sunshine. Sometimes it's 30-mile-per-hour winds and 16-degree weather here on the East River. Wish I could have done more today. And I wish I could have got a lot more of trash. I was hoping to find some more things along the shoreline that are usually out of sight, but it is what it is. Like I said, we're gonna have to come back another day and try and recover that magnet. It just sucks that we lost it on the first throw. What is going on, everyone? We are back, and today we are here on the East River yet again on another cold winter day. And as some of you saw, I did throw my magnet in there the other day to try and recover something, and all I ended up doing on the first toss was losing that magnet, which I think more people should know. It's not as simple as tossing something in and finding something cool. But it did bother me that I wasn't able to get it out. So we came back at low tide, and we are going to attempt to get it out of there today. Probably going to switch up the mount, maybe have a little different angle so you can see it from down there. It is a little sketchy, but we're going to do what we can to make it happen. All right, now I took off my big jacket so I can move a little bit better. So I'm going to try and be as quick as possible here. But it is definitely a little sketchy. So I do not recommend anyone try this at home. This is attempted by a semi-professional. Just kidding, I'm not a professional at all. I definitely would not try this at home on your own without anybody watching you. So I did come out here with someone. I don't know how good of a spot they will be, but could only hope for the best. So here's the rope that I left the other day. And the bundle. Check out the ferry. So now the problem is that when I tossed it in, I think it got stuck under here. So I don't know if it's actually magnetized to anything, but the tricky part is going to be how to get down this, being that it's all slippery and covered in moss, so I'm definitely going to get dirty here. So let's see, maybe I'm going to let out some line here, and I'm going to throw it as high as I can to my spotter. And then this way, I might have something to grab on my way back. Guys, whenever you're attempting something stupid like this, which I do not recommend, I recommend you take your time and do it as slowly as you possibly can. And there's still no guarantee that it's a good idea, but we're gonna do our best. I didn't want to be the guy to leave something in the water and add to the problem. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna go low and slow. I think that's the best move here. This is all extremely slippery. All right, so we made it down to the water's edge. As you can see, hopefully this is still recording and it's good angle. Now, as you see, didn't actually get stuck on anything with the magnet. It just got caught under the rocks. And all of this that you see in green was actually underwater the other day when I was here. And I was completely wrong about how far actually down it is. So, what we're gonna try to do is wiggle it free if we can and see what we can do here. We got it. We got the magnet back, everybody. We're not adding to the problem. We're not leaving anything behind. I can't begin to tell you how happy I am right now that this happened. Came at the perfect time where we could see what was going on and see what happened. She lives another day to hopefully help some conservation efforts in the future by pulling some more trash out of this place, or should I say starting to pull out trash out of this place. But next time, I think I'm gonna avoid this section of rocks and go further down the beach to somewhere a little bit more accessible. Now I'm gonna attempt to make my way back, but just looking for the safest route. Again, this is all extremely slippery. I'm gonna ask my spot to keep some tension on the line. I'm gonna hang on to it, so don't keep pulling. You're gonna pull it in like a pulley. But as I tell you, so I can climb up, because this is so slippery. I'm going to. You ready? Yeah. What do they say in all those safety classes? Maintain 3 points of contact? Does hanging on to the magnet count? I don't know. But we're gonna find it. 2 points of contact right now. We're gonna find out. Making our way out. I just want to turn around so you can see where I came from. Right down there. As you can tell, I've got algae and sludge on me. My backside is probably way worse, but this is what I'm trying to avoid next time, because last time I stood right here and threw it for the first time, and it went right into that pocket of rocks and actually never even made it into the water the right way. But I'm so happy we got this back. Let's go. Now I don't have to tell my sister that her Christmas present is lost. Let's go. I am actually shocked. I know I say I knew we'd get it back, but I am shocked that we actually did. What we're gonna go try now is to see if we can get a good couple tosses, hopefully not get stuck on anything else, down that way by the beach. Let's give it a shot. Besides it getting stuck, which sucks, this rope is a little light, so it does get tangled pretty easily. Maybe in the future, if I keep doing this, I'll find a better solution to this rope. But let's just take it with us down there before we make this walk over there. We do have to go down some rocks, but the good news is those are dry rocks that never touch the water. Now, I don't know how much you guys can actually see, but again, you always got to be careful. It's not the smoothest of walks to get down there, but you can pick and choose where you go and take it slowly. You might get lucky and make it through. Now, the last time I was here, none of this stuff was here in the way. All right, we're going to try and get to that spot right there. That's the goal, closest to the water line, and God forbid anything happens again, I might actually be able to grab it. Let's hope that doesn't happen so we don't have to do this again. Not the magnet fishing. I want to continue doing that, but I don't want to have to recover it every time I try. So let's see what we could do. So before I was telling you about the wall that they built when they changed this shoreline, and it's this right here. Now this is famously known as the Strip in Astoria Park. It used to be open to cars and everything. People come down here and hang out, but now it's just a walking, biking, skating, rollerblading path. And this wall now separates this area, which I don't know how much they want you down here, but it is a mess, so I do like to come down here when I can and try and clean up as best as I can, or, you know, make a little bit of a dent. But ideally, this is the area that we're trying to shoot for right now, and we're gonna throw the magnet in and see what happens. Let's get a little bit closer. Now this is normally underwater, so again, being here at low tide is nice. Let's give it a toss, see what happens.
Is this coral? It looks like it, right?
Let's check it out. Guys, look at that.
Isn't that cool?
I want to look into it a little further to kind of see what this might be. But this used to be an active waterway where families and other creatures alike would be. Let's keep this on the side for now and take a look at it later, see if we could determine what it actually is. So this is definitely a better area to toss the magnet in. Not like me being a dummy over there by those ridiculous rocks. But I know it's not as satisfying, but I am happy to report that so far I haven't picked anything up, which is a good thing. It means there's not a lot of stuff in there, at least in this area, to grab. We are gonna go take a walk a little further down the beach. If you are enjoying this journey we're on today, leave a comment down below about some maybe not so pretty and not so famous places that you like to go visit. Now, I know it doesn't look like Tahiti or Bora Bora or Bahamas or any one of those crystal clear blue water places. It has a little bit of a different feel. As you can see, all the graffiti and everything. But it is beautiful in its own way, which is pretty cool. And if you don't want to be up there on the normal path with everybody and you want to do your own thing, and you are a little bit adventurous, you can come down here, get away from it all, and look up close and see what you find. Unfortunately, people do come over here at nighttime and do a range of things, let's just say, and you're left behind with this. You can see all that glass. Mixed in the rocks here. Look at all that glass mixed in with the rocks. It's actually crazy, and it is virtually endless. As dirty as it is, there is still signs of life down here and in these waterways, which is promising. Occasionally you do get to see one of the famous New York City rats while you're down here. But if you are down here, please be careful. I'm not advising anyone in any way, shape, or form to come down here and do this. Now, the area that we're at right now is actually under, or almost under, the Hell's Gate Bridge. You see in the background there, that's the Triborough, renamed to the RFK Bridge. Most New Yorkers will tell you, and still call it the Triborough, because that's what it is for most of them growing up. There's no shortage of those. They have tons of boats, and that's the NYC Ferry. They're always constantly going up and down here because just over there is their last stop on this line, which then they go all the way down to Wall Street in the city, and then you could transfer to other ferries, similar to the subway system, and make it to different parts of New York, which is really, really cool. And fun fact, it's, I believe, almost the same price as the subway, and they have snacks and drinks on board, and in the summertime, it's a really nice way to commute and get around the city. If you don't feel like being trapped in the subway, I know there's a lot going on with that, but that's another great way to get around here. Now, we aren't so lucky today with the magnet, and we did not find anything cool, unfortunately, but that's all right. That's okay. Just means we got to come back out and do it again. Give it another shot. From the get-go, this was a failed operation. Didn't have the best of luck, got stuck on the first throw, but it's all part of the experience, it's all part of the journey. One Swell is all about getting out there, trying new things, and doing the right thing along the way. My focus and my passion is the ocean and all its waterways. So for me, I like coming out, exploring, going on a new adventure any chance I can, and cleaning up a little bit along the way. That might look a little different for you, but that's okay. As long as you're getting out there, getting after it, and giving it a shot, that's all that matters. And when you're out there, you might learn something new that you actually might love and enjoy and want to make it a regular thing. And for me, that happens to be something like this, coming down to the East River to attempt and fail at magnet fishing. Thanks for watching as always. And if you enjoyed this type of content and want to see more of it, hit that subscribe button down below, turn on that notification bell so you never miss the next video from One Swell. And remember, together, we can make a difference one swell at a time. I'm gonna record myself and then I'm gonna record you like this, and then I'm gonna give it to you, okay?
Yeah, sure. There's people watching us?
No, nobody cares. Oh my God, this is horrible.
You want to give me the end?
What end?
Hey, just try, you know.
Yeah, look at all the glass.
Look at this.
They come here, they drink their beer, you know? All they gotta do is there's garbage cans everywhere over there.
Yeah.
I found, I'm telling you, 2 big garbage bags full.
Well, they should put some kind of supervision on this, you know.
I agree.
Some kind of, you know, ticketing people and all.
100%, 100%. It's a beautiful place. They gotta keep it that way, but they don't want to.
But what is another thing? What really is disturbing? You're driving car, right?
Yeah.
You're driving. Okay. Not only does they carve the streets like Chef Boyardee Street, you know,
Sure.
but they put railings all over, you know, like here on the corners and all this.
Yeah.
Well, they're spending money for nothing.
For nothing. Always.
You know.
This is what the money needs to go to, this stuff, you know, cleaning, making sure it stays nice.